It may very well be that we got the moon through a collision. But what are the pieces of evidence for and against this hypothesis? Let's start with the evidence in favor of it. When we look at soil samples from the Earth and compare to lunar samples, we see that they have similar amounts of oxygen isotopes. And that's important because when we look at oxygen isotopes, that's a marker for origin. We can look at meteorites from different parts of the solar system that have different oxygen isotope ratios than those found on Earth. But for the moon, the ratios are roughly the same. However, there are other pieces of chemistry that point against this, and that is the fact that volatiles such as potassium and other elements do not match the abundances we see with Earth samples versus lunar samples. However, scientists say that it may be the case that they're different because during the initial formation, some of the volatiles escaped, and that's why the abundances are lower. Another interesting piece of evidence in favor of the collision theory is that moon rocks appear to be a few 100 million years younger than Earth rocks, and they can figure out their age by radioactive dating them, which would indicate that possibly the moon formed at a different time than if it formed through a protoplanetary disk, which would mean they would be the same age.